This is just another night. You're out to seek. You sent me into overdrive. You said that I could have the moon and stars. Go.
Hey guys, it's Farina and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a chit chat, get ready with me. Before we get started, I just want to say thank you guys so much for 10,000 subscribers, and we just hit 4,000 a couple days ago and now we're at 10,000. And I know numbers are just numbers, but I'd be lying if I didn't say that I'm like shocked and overwhelmed with the amount of people that I have on my channel right now. So thank you guys so much, and also thank you for your really good feedbacks on my back to school haul video, because that video skyrocketed in like a week. So again, thank you guys so much. And again, if you haven't subscribed yet, go and click that subscribe button. And also I would really appreciate it if you give this video a thumbs up, and let's go ahead and get ready. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and take my favorite headband from Forever 21. It's just like this rose cat ears. This gives me Ariana Grande vibes, and I'm just gonna go ahead and push my hair back so we don't have any problems with our hair. And by the way guys, if you see or notice this pimple right here, I don't know why, but it's like been there for 3 weeks. Like, it's not even like a pimple anymore. Like, it doesn't hurt if I touch it. Now, I'm not someone who gets pimples all the time, but like this pimple legit has been there for like 3 weeks now, and I don't know why it's not going away. But anyways, today we are gonna go ahead and get ready. Honestly guys, I'm not going anywhere after this, so yeah. Okay, alright, so the first thing I'm gonna do, as always, is moisturize my face with my favorite moisturizer, and this is the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel, and this one is specifically for combination oily to oily skin, and you know your girl is very oily. By the way guys, we hit 10,000 subscribers on my channel, on this channel, and I don't even know what to say besides like thank you guys so much. But like, that was so fast. I remember I just hit 5,000 or like 4,000 on my back to school video, and then everyone's saying like, oh my god, you're at 10,000 now, and I was just like, wait, what just happened? Like, that was so fast. Thank you guys so much for watching, and you guys really loved my back to school haul video, because that video got like $100,000. That video got like 100,000 views in a week. I know it's not all about the views, but like I'd be lying if I didn't say that I wasn't like shocked or like overwhelmed with the amount of people who watched it and like subscribed. So yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much. Anyways, I've been moisturizing my face for the past 50 minutes, so let's move on. So for primer, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Porefessional by Benefit, and I had the tiny one. I'm waiting until I finish this so I can buy the big one, because your girl's trying to save money and not have everything all at once. If you guys would like to know a dupe for the Benefit Porefessional, it is the Maybelline Instant Pore Eraser. That one is a drugstore. This one you can find this at Sephora, Ulta. Let me adjust this right now. I'm like Filipino. I was born in the Philippines and I came here in the US when I was probably like 10 years old. So if some of you guys were commenting on my past videos that I do have an accent, or like I say things like for further, like F-U-R-T-H-E-R, I said further like F-U-R-D-E-R, and forgive me, but I do have an accent. It's not something like I can just like yeah, if you guys were wondering, I do have an accent, and it just comes out from time to time. But it's something like I can't really change in like a night. It's not like you guys were like the first one to mention it. Like, all my friends be like, oh my god, you have a Filipino accent. And I'm like, yeah. By the way guys, this is my favorite lip balm. This is again the Rosebud Salve. I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes and stop talking before I like pull my eyelashes out. I also like to use this old mascara wand. Oh, look, see, my accent just came out. I like to use this little spoolie brush from like an old mascara that I had and just comb my lashes. Okay, so for foundation, let's see if I have any match for my skin right now, because I'm super duper dark. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Covergirl Clean Matte BB Cream for oily skin. I love this one. With my Maybelline Matte and Poreless foundation in normal to oily. I just like to directly squeeze it onto the beauty blender instead of putting it on the back of my hand, just because it can get really dirty. I haven't used beauty blender for like a month, so this is kind of weird. I need to get a new beauty blender because one of my friends accidentally put eyelash glue on my beauty blender, and now I'm like, okay. Also, am I the only one who hates putting foundation on their neck? Like, I know you're supposed to like make it all blend, but like when I have the chance of like not doing it, I just don't put foundation on my neck. Like, I'm scared of getting pimples on my neck, so I don't do it. So I just like try to blend it up to like right here. For concealer, I'm gonna go ahead and use my current favorite concealer right now. It is the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Pure Beige, and this one is $3, you guys. It's super duper affordable. I highly recommend, and I just like to put it like this. I do have to admit that this can get pretty drying if you don't like blend it right away. And most of the time I like to spray my MAC Fix Plus with my dampened beauty blender, just so it's a lot easier to blend it. By the way, guys, let me know down below what video you guys want to see, especially when the fall season is coming up, just because back to school is kind of almost over. Like, oh my gosh, I start school next week. Like, today's Monday and I start school next Monday. I literally have a week. When I do start school, I'm probably only gonna upload either Thursday or Saturday, either one of those, or maybe both days. I'm not sure yet, depending on my schedule. But if you haven't noticed, in the summertime I upload Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. So that's 3 days out of the week, since I don't have school and I only have work like 3 days a week. So I have time, but since I am gonna be going to school, I can probably do 1 or 2 the most. It's better than no videos in a week, right? I think I'm gonna go ahead with the RCMA just because I'm not going anywhere after this and I don't want to like waste my Laura Mercier, so we'll go ahead and use the RCMA. I also like to put this on my lid because for some reason my lid just likes to get oily. Oh, and I'm using my all-time favorite under eye brush, and this is the E.l.f. blush brush. I know it says blush, but I like to use it under my eye just because it fits perfectly. Like, can you guys see that? Like that. Look at that. For bronzer, I'm gonna use my Hoola bronzer. This is my favorite bronzer of all time besides the NYC matte bronzer in the shade Sunny. Oh, and I'm using the E.l.f. blending brush, and this was like $3. For my blush, I'm gonna go ahead and take the blush right here. This is from Tarte, and this is their Rainforest After Dark Colored Clay Eye and Cheek palette. And I've never seen this palette here on YouTube or like anywhere. This was actually given to me as a Christmas present from my boyfriend's little sister, and I'm actually really surprised at how pigmented the blush and the eyeshadows are. And then I'm taking my E.l.f. Kabuki brush, and I'm just gonna go ahead and dab on the product. I wish I knew the name of this blush, but it doesn't say on the back of the palette. Now for highlight, I like to combine a cream highlight and a powder highlight just so it stays on a lot longer and it's a lot more intensified. So for the cream highlight, I'm using the Colourpop Super Shock Cheek in the shade Wisp. And this brush, this is from the brand Vasanti. Now I got this from Amazon when I bought my Mary Luminizer highlight. Like, these two came together, so I just like this brush. This one specifically for highlighting, I believe. So what I like to do is just take my cream highlight and I just like to run my brush there. Doesn't matter which direction. Just dab it, swipe it, twirl it, swirl it. And then I like to just apply this on the high points of my cheeks. Now a lot of people might like be against the whole highlight game strong thing, but I personally like having a pop-in highlight. You guys, okay, this is totally off topic, but who was going to Horror Nights? Because they just released the tickets the other day and I'm so excited to go. And I know that was like totally off topic. I don't know how I thought about it, but like, yeah, I'm so excited, guys. If you guys are not familiar with Horror Nights, it's basically an attraction at Universal Studios where It's from like the end of September to the beginning of November, I believe. Basically, it's like a scary maze throughout the park, and then they have like specific mazes. You're literally paying to get scared, basically, unless you're not the type of person to get easily scared. But I feel like I've been highlighting for like the past 10 minutes. I was just like, okay. Now that we have our base cream highlights, I'm gonna go ahead and take my Jaclyn Hill Becca Cosmetics face palette. Oh no. And it looks like this, and this is Champagne Pop, this is Prosecco Pop, and I like Prosecco Pop better just because it has that gold undertone. So for eyes, I'm gonna go ahead and prime it with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. So for today's look, I'm using the 350 palette and this Tarte palette that I mentioned earlier. So on the 350 palette, I'm gonna go ahead and take this shade right here. It's a nice peachy brown shade, and I'm just applying this on my crease area. I remember that I wanted to order this online, and I remember that this was sold out the day they put it on stock, and I figured out that there's a beauty store near my house where they sell Morphe, and it's like it's not the Morphe store, but like they do carry Morphe, and I was like, I literally paid $7 for shipping when I could have just bought it here. And I don't know why I had to pay $7 for like shipping, because I live in LA and Burbank is literally 10 minutes away from here, and I don't know why I had to pay that much for shipping. Oh gosh, I didn't do my eyebrows yet. Now that I have my crease done, I'm gonna go ahead and take this brown shade up here. So I'm just applying this specifically on my outer corner. Let's just go ahead and take the golden shade from the Tarte palette. And then I'm gonna go back with my e.l.f. brush and blend everything. Blending everything. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take this one right here. So I'm just taking this on my outer corner again. This is something that you would wear at night. Now I'm taking this e.l.f. Professional eyeliner brush. I know it says eyeliner, but I'm gonna use it to like buff out an eyeshadow under my eye. Now I'm going back with the shimmer shade from the Tarte palette, and I'm gonna go ahead and take the same detailer brush and apply this on my inner corner. Now we're gonna take this yellow shade right here, and I'm just gonna apply this under my brow bone. I'm gonna go ahead and take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in the shade Soft Brown. Just lightly fill them in. For eyeliner, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Maybelline Eye Studio in the shade Blackest Black. This is a gel liner. I prefer gel liner than liquid just because I really suck at liquid. So I feel like having a gel liner and this type of brush just gives me a lot more control when I'm applying my eyeliner. And today I'm using these falsies from Daiso, which was like $1.25, and I really like them. They kind of reminds me of the Demi Wispies from Argel, but they're just a little bit more subtle and easier to apply, and they have a really thin band, so you can barely like see or like notice that you are wearing falsies. Oh gosh, I have to tell you, I have this funny story to tell you guys regarding eyelash. So I'm like not an expert when it comes to applying falsies. So one of my friends, she's a very good friend of mine, I asked her like, how do you apply eyelashes, especially when the eyelash is a little bit longer than your eye shape. So she told me to cut the eyelashes, and I legit cut it like horizontally instead of cutting it on the end of the eyelash. So after that I was like, wait a minute, this does not make sense. And because I'm a beginner when it comes to putting falsies, I like to use this little eyelash Falsies Helper tweezer. This is from Ardell, and it just helps you apply your falsies a lot faster. So while my eyelashes are drying, I'm going to go ahead and use my Rimmel London Long Lasting Finish Lip Liner in the shade Oil Spice and line my lips. This is my all-time favorite lip liner. Now since I am going for the glossy lip today, I'm taking this NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Eclair, and I'm putting a little bit on top of Rimmel's Oil Spice. Alright guys, so this is pretty much the whole look. I just went ahead and put my hair up in a bun. I tried to make it clean, but my baby hairs is just everywhere, so forgive me, but you can put your hair in a bun, in a clean, nice, sleek bun, or you can curl it, do whatever you want, but I just went ahead and put it in a bun because I'm really not doing anything after this. And if you guys like this chit chat get ready with me, let me know down below or give this video a thumbs up so I know to do them more in the future. And yeah, again, thank you guys so much for 10,000 subscribers, and yeah, I hope you guys have a nice day, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye guys!
You may think this is just another night. You're out of sync. You sent me into overdrive. You said that I could have the moon and stars. Go ahead. You were not